Right, so in other recent news, there's been a discussion on social media about transplants. This discussion stems from a video that was circulating by with not by but with some people just enjoying themselves at the Tompkins at block party. I'm not too sure who these people are in the video. They probably are no, they are transplants because I think I seen the homie like kind of retweeted like, "Oh my god, I'm the star." Like, yo, relax, it ain't even that deep. You man hype right now. Slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll. But anyway, my thoughts on transplant, really, honestly, I don't really mind transplant because New York City, we are the mecca, we are the melting pot, and everybody wants to come here and experience what we have to offer and just our lifestyle and our culture. The only thing I don't like about transplant is a lot of these transplants come to New York thinking they could be better New Yorkers than New Yorkers, and it almost seems like they come in here to show us how to be the right New Yorkers, or things just off what was based on TikTok, the over exaggeration of how New Yorkers are in movies and TV shows, similar to Sex in the City and How to Make It in America. It's a long list. There's just a long list of what people viewed and saw and was like, yo, I need to hit this town and experience this for myself and do what Carrie Bradshaw was doing. And a lot of times people don't understand, like, nah, that's not really New York. It is to a certain extent, and you gotta remember with TV shows, things get over dramatized, over exaggerated, loosely based, and that's what people don't really understand with like TV shows and movies and et cetera, like jokes and whatever. So we got these transplants coming over. A lot of taking the jobs. A lot of people scamming at housing lotteries, getting themselves in when there's other people who are better candidates, and rightfully so. Also, a lot of these transplants, you gotta understand where they come from. I'm not saying all of them, but a good handful, a good majority. They come from places where you can't really commute too much or too far, or places close down within a certain time. They usually, a lot of them are usually just homebodies because things are too far. Um, so they have a lot of times just a stack of money and like save. And a lot of them are saving for specific reasons, like to move to New York, and they understand the pricing of things that have been hyped up, and they don't care. They'll pay it just to have the experience, just to live in New York City. So that causes inflation. That causes the housing market rent to go up because people in New York understand that since New Yorkers are true hustlers, we're gonna take advantage of shit like that. So when they move in with paying $3,000 worth of rent for a studio apartment, the size of a bathroom, and they don't care, they just hype to be in New York City, it becomes harder for people who live and grew up here to move out because now realtors, rent people who's renting out things are looking to get a transplant and gas them and trick them and beat them in the head with prices. So now, as New Yorkers, we look at that like, nah, this is not even fair. At least give us some type of New York bill or something like that. Let us show you what public school you went to. Let us show you something like, yo, we need something to kind of even out the playing field because now it's looking like as New Yorkers, we looking like the Indians. I mean, my fault, not the Indians, the Native Americans that had their town taken over because of the oils and was paying the Indian taxes and not the white people taxes. That's what it's kind of looking like. Not to sound old, not to sound crazy or make it, more than what it seems, but it is. I'm not even gonna hold you. Not to, I'm just gonna throw that out there like that. All right.